Okay people, this is himself. Welcome back to another Tekken 7 Feng guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Feng's piercing arrow. So piercing arrow is DB+3, it's a 16 frame low that's minus 15. Because of that, many characters can launch it, so it can be risky. What makes up for that though is the other properties. First off, the tracking is pretty good. It's only characters like Lily who have a special sidestep that can sidewalk left. The move also has good high crush, and in some cases it also goes under mids. What's most important though is the frame data. On hit it's +4 and they're forced into crouch. Now this is good on two levels. Firstly, the majority of lows in Tekken are minus on hit, so in a way this move is a rule breaker. Secondly, the forced crouch means that they don't have access to their full moveset. It also means that it's harder for them to sidestep into the foreground. That makes this move better on one particular side. Now with those plus frames, we have some frame traps. The safe option is while standing 4. This tracks all movements and is uninterruptible. To make them duck, use full crouch DF1. This is 21 frames, so it can be interrupted. But it's also minus 12, so it's rather low risk. The issue though is that sidewalk left will evade, but if they're on the 2-player side, it's much harder for them to do that. The alternative is to crouch cancel into another DB+3. Now despite the launch punish, this is my preferred option. It still tracks all movements and basically resets the trap. Where DB+3 becomes more interesting is on Counterhit. Here the move trips, does more damage and leaves Feng backturned. That in turn sets up a mix up. One option is backturn free. This will put you at +8 and hit idlers. The danger though is that wake up kicks interrupt and side rollers escape. To cover that, use backturn down free. This hits people on the floor and beats out wake up kicks. The danger though is that standers and back rollers can block it, and in that case we're at minus 26. An alternative is backturn 1+2. This can be blocked but it's safe. It also beats out wake up kicks apart from recovery kick. The safest option of all though is to sidestep and wait. If they stand or back roll, the situation is neutral. If they side roll, you can clip them with D4. If they wake up kick though, then they will whiff, and in that case you can launch punish. You can also use DF2 too if the wall is nearby. The only place you'll have trouble is against spring kick. In this case they end up behind you. But Hungry Tiger can hit them and it does good damage. One additional note is near the wall. Here backturn D4 is very good. It hits all options apart from staying still. That in turn opens them up to backturn 3, so the mix up is a little bit stronger. Now having this Oki is all good, but how do we use the move? Well, with that high crush, the best place to use it is at marginal frames. The best one is probably DF1. This is 0, so most people sidestep or interrupt. If they interrupt, they often use jabs, but DB+3 will go right under them. Another option is Mad Windmill. This is -3 and it forces crouch. It also has a follow up. Because of that, people stand and block and DB+3 is viable. It's a similar story with F3. The second hit is a launcher, so DB+3 is worth going for. Another option is up 4-3. This is interesting because of the animation. The majority of jumping moves are punishable, so when people block this, they may respond with a high. Up 4-3 though is only -2, so in most cases it goes right under. Now if you enjoy this video, do give it a like. It really helps out this channel and it motivates me to do more for this character. Looking ahead, there are more Feng guides coming, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see those. In the meantime, have fun, play well, and I'll see you guys in the future.